I got a question for you. Have you guys ever thought about the pickup lines that men use? Have you ever really broke that down? Well, I'm here to give you some advice, so stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to My Opinion. It's your boy Scott Free. And like I said before, I'm here to give you guys some advice on men and pickup lines, right? So make sure you like, subscribe, and share because that's what I'm going to need from you to give you what you want. See how this relationship thing works? We give a little, take a little bit. But anyway, hopefully this advice will help you out. And if you're not the single girl, pass it over to your single friend. But if you are the single one, take advice from your boy and not your single friend. Because I'm going to put you right in the right. I'm going to help you out. I'm going to get you right this year. So anyway, like I said, I was on social media and there was somebody that put up a post about men and pickup lines, right? And they were like, that they get tired of men using pickup lines like, hey girl, you got a man, hey, what's up? You know, just all those pickup lines that's not so smooth, you know what I mean? And she was like, it's always in my message box when I'm at the grocery store, right? So then I had a question for her. I said, no. First I made a statement. I said, the guys who come off a little rough, a little bit not so smooth, are the ones that probably don't do it a lot. And the ones that are polished are the ones that do it more often, right? I'm not saying all men, some guys just got that swag, you know what I mean? Some guys got it. They just have always had it. So it's no big deal to them. They can approach a woman. But some guys don't have that polishing, you know what I mean? They just generally see a girl that they like and they don't know what to say because that's not what they do all the time. But women, you think about it, you guys are not the easiest thing to approaching a woman ain't the easiest thing to do. So my question to the lady was, after we made those statements, I said, what should a man say? How do you see a man coming on to you? What's a good pickup line? What should he say? And you know what she said? She said, you put me on the spot. She said, but I don't want a guy in my message box talking about, let me see your feet. I bet your feet are pretty. I said, okay. Now, I give you that because that's not really a come on line. That's more of a fetish type deal. Like, that's like a guy saying, well, let me see your butt. Or, well, I ain't going to say it's that far because some men are fascinated with feet and making sure a girl is well kept because like they say, the saying is, if a girl takes care of her feet, she's taking care of everything else. That's what a lot of men say. So I understand that, but you don't want to hear that right off the bat because you don't know if it's creepy or not. But now look at it from a man's point of view. When does a man have time to see a woman, especially in this day and age? Even before pre-coronavirus, right? Before that happened, men, most of the time when you come out from work, you're heading home or you're heading to the gym, you see women, right? So you have a small split second to approach that woman because most of the time you see women, a lot of women have kids. So when they get out from work, what are they doing? They're running to the grocery store and they rush at home. They might have to stop and get gas. So you have a small window to try to holler at one of these girls, right? So let's say, so think about it from a man's point of view. And you know women, you get nervous. You don't have to, I'm not saying that you get so nervous that you can't talk, but you get a little nervous. Like if you want a car or you looking for a job, anything you really want, you get a little bit of nervousness on it. Everybody does, right? So you're putting more expectations on the guy than the intent. You got to look out for more for the intent than the smoothness. You know what I mean? Now, if he's just a cornball, he's a damn cornball. There's nothing I can do about that. But you got to think, with social media now, the game has changed. You know what I mean? And now the coronavirus kicked in, the dating game has really, really changed. When was the last time women, have you guys been out and went out someplace and met some good quality men? Don't hardly ever see, you know, you don't hardly ever see that anymore. And especially now the coronavirus out, now people going to clubs, they're not even going to movies. It's a lot of stuff they're not doing. They ain't hanging out at the malls. So when do men have a chance to approach a beautiful woman? Gas stations, bingo. Grocery stores. Really at a gym, you don't really holler at a girl at a gym too much. Most guys don't because women are there to work out, and when they're trying to work out, they're trying to stay focused on what they're doing. Unless you've been at the gym for a while and y'all kind of start talking to each other over and over again over a period of time, then you'll slip it in. But just being at the gym and you see this girl, you don't just go focus on that because you can pick up people at the gym, but that ain't really the we just met, give me your number type deal. So how do men approach women? Social media. Social media. That's the only way they can do it. So you want them to jump in your message box because that's the only way they can do it. If they do it on your timeline, everybody's going to clown them. If they do it in your Instagram post, everybody's going to clown them, right? And then this is what's bad about that. Let's say I take a shot at you on Facebook, right? Or Instagram. I see you put up a picture. I let it be known I like you. You diss me. Everybody's going to see it. And you know what's going to happen? The next woman is going to diss me because she already know you dissed me. Because she going to say, nah, you went with her first. 9 times out of 10. So how else can a guy get with you? He's going to hit you up in your message box, right? So you guys are looking for some kind of smooth message. And a lot of times, you women, y'all get so many messages from men, it's hard to separate the serious from the curious. It is. And I'll repeat that. It's hard for you guys, for real attractive women who have their stuff together, to separate the serious from the curious. It just is. It's hard for you guys to do it. So, let's say a guy gets in your message box. He only has a small window, if you even open up the messages, he has a small window to try to get with you. Because a lot of women, they are bombarded with it. So, to me, the bit of advice that I'm going to tell you is, when a guy leaves you a message, right, in your message box, go through his profile pictures. Go through his Instagram pictures. Learn a little bit about him. You'll see what he likes and what he doesn't like by going through there. If it's a guy you're interested in, right? Just go through there, right? And then you'll know a little bit about him. Because remember this, 90% of the time when a guy finds you to be attractive, he's already went through your page. He's already went to see how many kids you have, who you've been talking to, you and your girls. If he, see what clubs and stuff or places y'all go hang out. So he kind of sees some of the things that you like. So since this is a new dating era, you have to embrace it. Don't fight it. Just make it work for you. And in that way, matter of fact, it works in your benefit a little bit more. Let me tell you why. When you see his message come through, you can see what he says in that message, right? Hey, how are you doing? Can I take you to lunch? You know what I mean? Or, hey, let me see your feet. You can kind of see where his head is, right? Before you even respond to him. The ones you don't like their approach, delete it. The ones that seem like it's not that smooth, before you just push him on out the door, go see what the guy does. If he's just a computer nerd, he could be something that where he's not always approaching women. You know what I mean? He could just be a guy who generally finds a girl attractive that he'd like to holler at. So he got up enough nerve and he got in your message box. You don't have to be rude about it. You don't have to diss him because you might be dissing that person that's for you just because you're so hung up on his smoothness. You know what I mean? So anyway, if you have any questions, hopefully that helped you guys out. But let's say your situation is a little different, right? Hit me up in my messages, or you can catch me on Facebook, right? I'll put the link down in the description. You can hit me in those Facebook messages or my Instagram. Both links will be down in there in my description of this video. Send a message to me. If there's some advice you need for your guy or a relationship that you're trying to repair, hit your boy up. I can help you. Trust me, I can help. If whatever you ladies need, hit your boy up and take it from a man's point of view. I'm just going to give you guys my opinion. You do what you want to do, but if you want to find some happiness and stuff, and you want a guy opinion that can help you get over the curb, help you get out of your own way that a lot of you women do, you guys get stuck on this one dude that you can't get over, right? And try to compare everybody to his ass, and you can't get past that, hit me up. I can help you get past that. I can help you get to where you want to be. All I'm asking, like, subscribe, and share this video, and share it with your friends. So until next time, hey, I'm out.